What's up guys, Mixology Matt here. Today I'm showing you a modern classic you've probably never heard of. If the Negroni's too bitter, then the Enzoni is the cocktail that you need. The Enzoni cocktail is a take on a sour that has one key ingredient, freshly muddled grapes. It's gonna add a really nice sweetness and it's gonna balance out our Campari in the cocktail. Let's make our classic Enzoni. Step one, let's get our tin front and center. Before you make the cocktail, you need to get some green grapes. So you're gonna wanna get seedless green grapes. If you muddle a seeded grape, it is just gonna be so bitter. Minimum 3, maximum 5. We're gonna go 5 because why not? Now I'm gonna take my muddler here and just muddle these. You don't wanna go crazy with it. You just wanna break the skin. We're not trying to make grape jam over here, okay? We're gonna start with our sweet component. We have a 1-to-1 simple syrup that is made using cane sugar. Because we have the muddled grapes in here, we don't need to add a ton of simple, max half an ounce here. You can always go to taste, but half an ounce should do the trick. For our sour component, we have some freshly squeezed lemon juice from my friends at Juice Concepts. So we're gonna be using 3/4 of an ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice. You could probably bump this to a full ounce, but I don't want it too tart. So 3/4 is just right. For that signature red color and classic bitter flavor, we have got Campari, the Italian bitter liqueur. We have 1 ounce of our Campari. For our core spirit, we have Collective Arts Rhubarb Hibiscus Gin. You could use any gin, but I really like what they're doing there at Collective Arts. This is one of my favorite flavored gins, and it's gonna pair beautifully with the grape and Campari flavor. 1 ounce of our Rhubarb Hibiscus Gin by Collective Arts. You know the drill, we always use high quality ice here, so we are shaking with ice from the Ice Chef by Bartenders for Bartenders. Now it's time to shake up our cocktail. Are you ready? Because we have the muddled grapes in there, we're gonna wanna double strain into our rocks glass. We've got a beautiful king cube on there. Look at that beautiful pink color. Oh yeah, beautiful. For garnish, we're gonna be taking some of those green grapes, put them on a cocktail pick, and we're just gonna rest it like so. And there you have it. That is our classic Enzoni. Let's give it a taste. I get all the beautiful smells off the top. Oh, yes, this is so good. The bitterness is perfectly balanced. The gin comes through, the lemon juice, the grapes. Honestly, like the Enzoni might be one of my favorite modern classics of all time. I love gin, I love Campari. This is an absolute winner, 10 out of 10. Here are my pro tips to make the perfect Enzoni every single time. Number 1, like I mentioned earlier, you got to use seedless grapes. If you muddle grapes with seeds, you might die, okay? And if you're not gonna die, your taste buds will. Tip number 2, freshly squeezed citrus, always. Please, please, for the love of God, if I see little green or yellow bottles, I'm gonna jump through the camera. Number 3, don't mess up the ratios. You might wanna match the sour with the sweet, but because you have the muddled grapes, you don't need as much sugar. If you want more sugar, you could have diabetes, okay? That's not my fault, okay? I tried to warn you, not my problem. Those are my 3 pro tips to make the perfect Enzoni every single time. Did I miss any? Let me know in the comments below. It's time to show you my favorite variation of an Enzoni. It's called Winter Enzoni. We're gonna try that one more time. The Winter Enzoni. So we're gonna start by muddling our red grapes here. We choose red to give it a different flavor profile. You know the drill, seedless grapes are a must. 3, max 5, I always go to 5 because why not? We're gonna muddle our red grapes. For our sweet, we're gonna be adding in a spiced hibiscus syrup. It is half an ounce here. In we go. For our sour component, we've got some freshly squeezed lime juice from our friends at Juice Concepts. 3/4 of an ounce of our freshly squeezed lime juice. For our bitter component, instead of Campari, this time we're using Gran Milano. This one's a bit harder to come by, but this one is definitely gonna add a nice character and bring that bitterness to the cocktail. 1 full ounce of our Gran Milano. For our base spirit, we are using Harris Beach Rye Whiskey. This is a winter rye harvest, so it's got a lot of unique spice characteristics. It's a relatively new distillery out of the Niagara region. Highly recommend checking this bottle out. It is fantastic. 1 ounce of our Harris Beach Rye Whiskey. We're gonna double strain our cocktail on a beautiful Crystal King cube. Oh, look at that sexy red color. This looks unreal. The Winter Enzoni, or should I say Enzoni? There we go, look at that. Sexy. For our garnish, we have 2 red grapes. And there you have it, that is our Winter Enzoni. Look at this beautiful color. It looks like a candy cane. It looks beautiful, smells incredible. Let's see how the rye whiskey differs from the gin here. Ooh, wow, that's money. The rye brings a really bold spice flavor. The spices and the hibiscus adds a little floralness and some like cinnamon vibes. This is great. I don't know which one I like better. This is hard. Highly recommend making an Enzoni. I promise you won't regret it. This Winter Enzoni, 10 out of 10, a must try. You made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If there's a cocktail you want to see, let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure to get it in one of my next videos. As always, I'm Mixology Matt. I don't make drinks, I make smiles. Catch you all in the next one. Cheers.